Happy Sunday, guys, again, and welcome to the venue live. My name is Roger Ramirez, and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We're in the studio today with the Dirty Reckless. What's up, yo?
Hello.
What's going down?
Thank you for joining us for our 100th show, guys.
All right.
Milestone. We talked about this moment whenever we first started this, but it just seemed like so far away, and now we are here. I want to send a shout out to our producer, Alex. She's behind the board.
All right.
She's been here for every one of the shows. She rarely gets noticed, but when she does, she looks hot.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And so it's a pleasure to have you guys here. And
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
So tell us your names and what you do in the band, guys.
I'm Rodney. I play the bass.
I'm Julian, lead guitar player.
Nick, table dancer extraordinaire and singer, kind of.
Dude, you're awesome.
Chris, play drums. I'm Neil. I go by Bolo.
Nice, man. Well, these guys had an amazing sound check. I think they were just trying to play it off like they weren't good. No,
we're horrible.
I think
we're
horrible. Because whenever we started playing, I was like, okay, these guys are good.
Appreciate it.
It's cool to have two like really badass guitar players in a band that can like harmonize fucking lead parts, and that's always super tight.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So a little bit about.
That's why we got him in the band.
That's why.
We needed a real guitar player, so we got this guy over here. So yeah, he's pretty badass.
Nah, Bolo holds it down, man. Two different styles, but definitely, man, what I lack, he picks up, and vice versa, man. It's awesome. We work real well together.
Yeah, that's one thing. Just for we mix our ages are a little different. I go more old school. He's more younger, but I think we got a good mix.
He goes wireless. You're wired.
Yeah.
He goes Bluetooth.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he actually does go wireless.
He's more high tech, man. I just need give me a cord. Forget. I'm gonna have some problems with the wireless.
He breaks his because he goes too low to the ground.
I think I've got through like 6 of these damn things in the last month. So, man.
So, guys, tell us a little bit about the history of the Dirty Reckless, man. How did y'all come? You know, how long you've been together, and how did you meet these guys?
All right, sounds great. Well, I'll give you kind of the Reader's Digest version.
Sure.
So, the original Dirty Reckless lineup started probably somewhere between 5-6 years ago. And then about a year or so in, we lost our drummer. He passed away. And then we took some months off, got a new drummer, and that lineup played out for a few years. And, of course, just like with a lot of bands, you know, when you get to a certain point, collective ideas, some want to do this, some want to do that. Stuff changes, of course. Availability. The band started to grow more than what we had originally kind of intended for it to happen.
Yeah.
So the rest of the guys kind of decided to go their own way, and I was left with the banner of the name and everything. And so I was looking for a new band and the fan base. Yeah, that was lucky for me. Yeah, that's crazy.
He does shake that thing on the dance
floor. It's the tight pants. But
yeah.
But I was looking for a band, and I happened to find a band that was looking for a singer, and it was Bolo and Rodney over here, and a couple other guys who didn't stick around, but that's okay. And they were looking for a singer, and it just kind of happened to be serendipitous almost that they were doing a very similar style and similar set than what I was already used to. So it kind of worked out well. And once they decided that they liked me, and I was already sold on them like first jam session. I was like, oh, these guys are awesome. And I was watching this guy just like rock out and like hug the floor and all that stuff. It was awesome.
And that was a big thing because the people we had actually auditioned before, Neil was just sitting there, just strumming. He's like, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. He has to feel it, get goosebumps.
I want to get on the floor, man. There you go.
But as soon as Nick started just getting in there, came in professional as ever, which was kind of a new thing. Looked good, and then as soon as he got it, this boy was just going.
I wore a new hat that night, so that helped.
He's got you moving.
Yeah, he got
goosebumps.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hair standing up.
He is.
Don't ask about the nipples. Yep, the nipples are good.
He got the nipples hard.
But yeah,
that's how we select our songs.
That's how I know my solos are good. So the nipples get hard.
Yeah, that's our taste of choice there.
Well, it took. Oh, sorry, man. It took a couple months, I think, a little bit of time, and the other guitar player and other drummer just did, like I said, they just didn't work out. And I had known Chris for several years. He had actually filled in a few times with the original lineup for Dirty Reckless. And
Total metronome, by the way.
oh yeah, man, he's like
He is the human
he's like
metronome.
You're the talker.
straight. Hi.
Wait, you got to talk to him in his like native tongue. Flurgagurk and Fergagurk.
He said he's done. And then so we actually rocked as a 4-piece for a little while, and Chris just kind of came in as a fill-in temporarily while we were still looking for another drummer. And it was actually thanks to somebody who's been on this show before, Nick Dees from
Yes.
Hold On Hollywood.
You
Actually
know him.
asked him, he's like, well, why don't you just play with him full time, you know? And
Yeah, because we were
Higher
begging.
standards, and we couldn't get him to join the band after. We took a lot of.
we just weren't to his level, you know.
Yeah.
But he finally caved, and we rocked as a 4-piece for a little while again, and we wanted to be really sure about the next guitar player that we brought in and make sure that they really complemented the style.
You know, you wanted another guitar player.
Yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay, you
Yeah,
went through a few.
Yeah, we went through a couple and tried some out, and some seem
I can tell
some
it was
seemed
rough.
like they were going to be really good, and others.
Is he quite 100% in the band?
He's still on a
Not
trial
yet.
basis.
Not
You
yet.
know?
I'm still on trial.
Still trial
2
basis.
more world tours, 3 more records, and then we'll see where we're at.
Yeah, sounds about right. But yeah, 2 records, man. But anyway, so I happened to see, just like we do on Facebook. I was a total poacher on Facebook. Somebody else posted about looking for a guitar player, and I was like, oh,
You went to their post?
Let me just see who's commenting on here, because these might not be
Classic.
people that are like
Yeah.
commenting on my post about
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
for somebody, you know.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
And I ran across Julian's profile and a couple other guys, and you know, I liked his playing style immediately, and I was like, oh, this is it, you know, because we got like old classic rock, like blues style player, and then like, you know, kind of modern, like dime bag, you know, little metal, you know, kind of different, you know, give and take this and that, you know. So,
But I was like, he's another big brown dude.
yeah, and it leveled out the
I
stage.
don't think I was okay with that at first.
It totally leveled out
That's
the
what
stage.
sold it.
Yeah. So now, whenever we do group pictures, I make sure to place one on one side,
Yeah,
one
right,
on the
right.
other, you know.
Or like
But-
on the inside of the two.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Well, that's cool, man. And so he called you, and you were like, "I want to check you out," or
Yeah, man. He invited me out to a show, and I checked them out at Scout Bar, and they kicked ass, man. So you know, talked to the guys. They're all real cool. Grueling tryout practice. You know.
So you're
trying
the
to get
baby
in.
in the band.
I am the baby. I am the baby.
ways,
Both.
dude. Youngest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, it's worked ever since, man. We got a real chemistry on stage. You know, we enjoy each other off stage. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I wasn't even
But,
thinking of that,
yeah,
but
you get it. Yeah, you get it. Nah, but man, it's great. I'm having a great time, and this year is going to be a big year for us, and I'm just happy to be on the ride, man.
There's nothing funny than bumping him at work, though. That's the funny part.
Oh yeah, yeah. So me and Rodney over here working the plant. And,
Oh, y'all work together?
Yeah.
not the same company, but same plant.
Oh, gotcha.
So sometimes we bump into each other. Before I was in the band, we saw each other. Had a situation that was.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, let us
Hey,
know.
News to me.
just being a brother's keeper, you know. Somebody did something that might have got somebody hurt, so one person had to talk to the other, and now we're in a band together. So that was very interesting. But yeah, man, it's totally kick ass, and we're happy to be here. So it's all good.
Well, I'm happy they are here for the 100th show.
Yeah, that's
It
true,
was
man.
it was a surprise. We didn't really
Yeah.
know who was gonna be the 100th show. We had to move a couple of people around, but
I'll give you that 20 later, by the way.
sorry, other band.
Hope everyone got their 5 on them.
No. It would have been. Yeah, I'm a cheap whore, man. No, we would have actually had the 100th show was gonna be tomorrow, but we did get rid of someone.
I had nothing to do with this.
They
Nothing to do with it.
Are you sure about that?
Don't,
Maybe a
they
little.
will probably never be found. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, we rescheduled them. It was some other reason why, but I wasn't really sure who it was gonna be. And so, okay, so y'all play original music as well.
We do.
How long have you been writing original? How long have y'all been writing original tunes?
Chris was in, and still is, right? Yeah, in another original band called Pulse Rate Zero. So he's got a lot of original experience. I did original music years ago, but just kind of had bills to pay,
Yeah, of
so
course.
started working in the cover scene. But as a collective unit, we really haven't been working on originals together very long. Probably, 4 months, maybe?
Yeah, probably around.
Somewhere around there, you know? Anybody else want to chime in on that?
Well, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it kind of goes. Oh. Tag your it, Bolo.
No, it's just we kind of needed to just get some originals, so it was just kind of a quick process, and so I kind of took the reins on a couple songs. I had some ideas and stuff, and so wrote some stuff down quick. It was just more out of necessity. I thought we needed to have some originals, when we were playing, and so it was kind of let's get the process going. I thought, let's just get the juices flowing. Let's start going through that process. Is really all it was about. But we ended up writing a couple cool songs. Like the boys liked them. They like more than me. I'm like, damn. It's like, and then we got some great. Julian throws in some killer guitar leads. So I can always trust that he's gonna have an amazing something cool on the guitar, and all the other boys just bring it. So, but we're just really starting to get into the process. We're really going to hit it hard this year.
It's fucking awesome.
We got a new one right now. Julian just brought to the table. And
y'all are playing some tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple in there, and it's just that was the big deal is that 2020 is going to be bigger than before. Now we found our missing ingredients. We got it all together. We're starting to
It's paprika.
Get real tight.
Just say
tight like tiger.
It's paprika.
That's awesome, dude.
Well,
I'm happy for ya.
as a cover band, which is
Party band.
is something I've always, even from the original inception with the original lineup, tried to get outside the box of that, because I came up watching guys like the Velcro Pygmies, do all these crazy huge shows that was they would do cover songs and they had some original stuff they throw in there, but it was more about the show and interacting with the crowd, and it wasn't so much about them and their egos on stage. It was just about connecting with the crowd, and who cares if we like the song,
Yeah, of course.
Dude, there's so many songs we do. I'm just like, oh yay!
Here he goes.
I've learned to really enjoy some crappy, shitty freaking songs, man, and never had a better time in my friggin' life.
Yeah, it's all about the crowd, what they want to hear, man. So as long as they're having a good time, giving us that energy, we fucking love it. So
Yeah,
it's
man.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we got to a certain point where it was we kind of hit the peak of where we could go as a cover band. We're already playing all the bigger venues in town, already doing pretty decent financially on it, and it was just
awesome,
the
dude.
next logical step was, hey, let's write some songs and throw some of that out there. We already have some.
You got a good following. I
hate fan base and the word fan. We call all of our people that come to our shows our friends, because that's who
of
they
course.
are. We know them all. We talk to them all the time. Anybody at any point in time, whoever they are, even if I met them one time at a show, they send me a message on Facebook or whatever. I talk to them, I'm like, oh, cool, what's up, And I feel like a lot of bands don't do that stuff anymore, just
No, they
connect,
don't.
just connect with people, And we try to do that, but at the same time, we want to put on an awesome show and do all the lights and the smoke, and sometimes too much smoke, sometimes too much smoke.
And the funny part is, we'll find ourselves getting ready to be off a break, but then we're like, okay, where's Julian or Bolo? Because we're all out there talking to everybody, having fun, taking pictures, whatnot, and okay, now we're going to have to knock out about 4 songs because of that. So, all right, what are we going to do?
Yeah, we wouldn't change it though, man. Without the people coming to the shows, you're just playing to an empty venue,
Yeah.
So you never want to meet people that you idolize because you're worried about how they're gonna be. So man, we do our best to be out there, be friendly, no problem taking pictures, signing stuff, talking to people. It's what it's all about, man. Not just upstage playing the songs and stuff like that. It's all about the people. That's it.
And a lot of people that come here as musicians and bands that have been doing this for a while, the people really enjoy this because they get to see a different side of the musicians here. They get to really see their personalities besides just seeing them on stage.
Right.
These sessions really brings out the personality of the performers, and people really do enjoy that, getting to know you as a person and not
Absolutely.
just as a god.
I wouldn't know about us.
With brown sugar, but
What did I do?
Yeah, we happen to have the world's most popular bass player in our band.
Oh, yeah?
Most of the time you go see a lot of bands, people are like, he'll be on the crowd, or a bass player will be in the crowd. They'll be like, oh, hey, man, this band is awesome. Not knowing they're the bass player. This guy is the exact opposite. He brings the most people to our shows, and they call for him to do like solo.
Oh, yeah?
It's crazy. Like he can start like doing like a bass solo and people like go nuts about it. I'm just like,
Because I have a 5-string, I play 2 of them. Yeah, I mean, hey, gotta be extra.
That's pretty cool.
it's just fun. You know, I got into this band and I was like, I have an untapped resource for people that come out and have fun, and they have a great time and they love us.
Well, that's good, man.
And then it's kind of it's word of mouth, and then it's a trickle down factor, and it's just been doing great.
Well,
ever
now I
since.
have to go and see a live show.
he's on Grinder a lot. So
He's on. You got a lot of the
Tinder.
grinder. You
I
got a lot
got
of the
off
grinder
of
crowd.
Grindr. Hey, I made baby steps off of that. I don't go there no more.
No, there's no discrimination, baby. 2020.
Yeah, because now I'm seeing 2020.
The grinder crowd is good, man. They like to dance.
absolutely.
It's true.
Actually,
They like to spend
no,
money.
actually, we don't have like we like everybody, man. Like it doesn't matter like your race, your creed, your sexual orientation, whatever. Like we don't care, man. We're cool with
Of course,
everybody.
man.
We have one venue that we play downtown, Tony's Corner Pocket, openly gay bar, super awesome. And you would think that like our show would be like salt like on a snail, like, but no, they like love the
loved
shit
it,
out
man.
of it, man.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun, man.
That was
So
one
much
of the,
fun.
Is that where I saw
the
you?
funnest shows that I played. Sure. That was awesome.
You were there, right? You were there. I knew it.
That was literally, and we were like kind of say, how are they going to take to our harder stuff? And they were just
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
all pun intended, just because of that. But man, they got into it. It was awesome. And
Really into it.
You
Oh
really,
my
you
God.
really brought it.
daggone.
Yeah, we're actually playing Tony's birthday later on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
year, man. So
Yeah,
it's
doing
gonna be a
Tony's
great
birthday.
time. It's gonna be a great time.
So, the name, the Dirty Reckless.
Yes.
How did that come about, man?
With the well,
I don't even know.
yeah, there we go.
Hey, discovery.
Well, with the original lineup, we threw out and worked on so many different names and all that, and there was some that were like pretty good, and there were some that were just like trash, just not good at all. I mean, that happens every time you try to figure out band names, We did like the band name generators and like all that stuff.
A lot of bands do that.
They do, but it just didn't really work out. And I had been kind of sitting on the name Dirty Reckless for a few years, even before that. And it was just something that I thought, when you go see a rock show, like what is something like that I personally, because I like a lot of like 80s like sleaze and like hard rock stuff like that, like Faster Pussycat, LA Guns and stuff like that.
He Nickelback.
I do love the Nickelback. Dude, 11th greatest selling artist of all time. Can't hate him. Show
No,
me
we
your
can't.
bank account. I would love that. Like, come on.
It's like whenever somebody doesn't like Dave Matthews Band, I'm like top grossing band guys.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
chill the fuck
might
out.
as well.
Show me one person that can play those instruments better than they can.
Yeah, absolutely. But like, I'd been sitting on the name for a while, and it was one that had been introduced to the rest of the guys,
Yeah.
and initially they were all like, "Oh, no way, no way," and I was like, "Just think about it, like we play like." Heavy, dirty rock and roll. We get out there, we act crazy, kind of reckless, and it's just one of those things. It just kind of
Just took a while.
yeah, it just melded into it, and once we decided on it and rolled with it, it just stayed,
stuck.
So
And that was actually that was a conversation we had when he came with the band that Neil and I came with. We had an original name, and then we were like, well, how would you feel about taking on this for a while, see how it fits? Well, little did we know, the way he described it, that's how the three of us are now with him especially. We get out there, we get on tables. Yes, we do. my big ass gets on a table, and I just do my thing, and I hope I don't fall.
Yeah, bro.
We go all over the place. That's how we do it. And
At
yes,
Tony's.
Especially on Tony's. They're never gonna let me down. But hey, I made a good. I had a good judgment that day. Y'all don't worry about that one.
I'm gonna stay out of that one.
Well, that's awesome, guys.
Thank you,
All
sir.
right, so we have a couple of people that are commenting.
Oh, geez.
All right.
Okay. All right.
FLRRB, I don't know who that is. Nice seeing you guys doing this. That's on YouTube.
Nice seeing you too.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't see you, but it's cool.
Also, Chris's shirt is amazing. Love
Well,
Russell.
his nickname
Yeah.
is Darth.
Love
Yeah.
Russell. LOL. Ken Delamone. You guys always you guys always put on a good show.
Oh, thanks, Ken.
And so always fun seeing y'all here. There's a couple of people on YouTube. They haven't commented. Guys, comment on YouTube. I will read all the comments. It's always fun for me trying to pronounce the
And if there's a
freaking
question,
the
we'll
inner
answer.
questions. We'll
Yeah.
address the questions
man,
during
we
the
wanna hear
performance.
from y'all,
Yeah.
man.
We might even play a
Absolutely.
request. Who knows?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. If y'all got any
Absolutely.
requests, request them, guys. Where can people come and see you next, man? When's your next performance?
Oh gosh, very next performance is
Or
Friday.
next few or whatever.
Next Friday at Churchill's in Sugarland.
Okay.
But then the next day we're actually doing
Oh,
this.
yes. Oh,
We're doing
yes.
the Adam and Eve fashion show at Warehouse Live.
That's right. Pillow fight. I was told
Yeah, there's
That's
gonna
what
be
sold it
pillow
to me.
fights.
Then I
Yeah,
found out
you know,
there was gonna be
among
like,
other things. But
BYOD guys.
yes.
Oh boy.
What other what
Other? Okay,
what
well,
other things are gonna be involved?
Of course, they're gonna have like aerial acrobat performers,
Uh-huh.
pole acrobats. They're gonna do
Plenty
yes,
of dildos.
Yes,
Yes.
apparently. Yeah.
A lot of sword fighting. That's all I hear.
Tony's bringing his collection.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, we
bringing
had
his
to bring 'em.
collection.
The
Yeah,
lightsaber,
absolutely.
hey, the Return of the Jedi. Yeah, hey, hey.
This is the stuff I have to deal with all the time.
Hey,
But
Darth's
no,
a
it's going to
fan,
be
so-
awesome, though. It's going to be a really good time. There's one other band playing with us, Aramite. They actually used to be around a long time ago, and like they took a hiatus, I guess, and they're back now. So it's pretty awesome that they're going to be kicking the show off right before we go on. So that's cool, too.
That's pretty awesome, dude. Well, we're gonna try to make this show. I'm
Sweet.
gonna have to go purchase my own dildo.
All right.
I'm sure
We
they'll
will sign
have it
it.
there, though. So
I could purchase one there.
I'm
Probably.
sure.
I don't know.
I'm sure they got their scan in their card readers. So.
Their card reader. Card. Okay, awesome, guys. So I'm gonna send a couple of shout outs, guys, before we
Do
get
it.
started.
Italy.
Actually, Kevin Hamlin, he has a Tune Out Cancer Fest on the 21st through the 23rd of February. All the proceeds go to cancer research, guys. So that's at the Wildcatter Saloon. I think there's gonna be 50 bands. So go out there, get some
lot of
get some
bands.
drinks,
3 days.
get some food. All the proceeds go directly to cancer research for little kids. If you don't support little kids, you suck. Ivano
Dildos.
Lopeza.
And we hope you get
Hey,
cancer.
you're gonna get the dildo. You're gonna get dildoed.
That too.
So Ivano
Sorry, that was bad
Lopeza
of me.
and Rock Animal for all the support. We have a Spanish rock concert every Wednesday here, and we're on season 2 of that. So we support Spanish rock bands.
Awesome.
The Spanish rock scene, Spanish, anything that's Spanish.
I know how to do
Well-
La Bamba. I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that one.
That's awesome.
He can't cumbia worth a
You
shit.
can't
though.
cumbia.
No.
King Baby, Familia Diego for all the mad love. He books artists for here. So does Ivan, Severo Brown, and Zona Libre and KPFT. They always send us badass artists to showcase here. Hank Lamb with 90.1. That guy is always sending us badass artists to showcase here as well. And Westone Audio, thank you for the in-ears. I believe
Yeah,
y'all are
they're
using
awesome.
the
Those are
in-ears
aw-
today.
yeah.
Used them before. They are lovely.
Yeah, man, that's our sponsor. If you want to get some in-ears, go to their website, and we have a discount code on the screen right now. It's R&R Studio 15. It's right here. I'm touching it. There it is. You can see it right there.
I'm gonna touch the D.
See, where's the
Touched
D?
it.
He did touch the D. Oh, over there, buddy, over there.
It's backwards. It's backwards, man.
I'm gonna need him to take about 15% off that there.
So go out and if you want some in-ears, I recommend Westone, guys. They're super cool. I like them a lot. And any shout-outs you want to give, guys? Your fans. I know Helen Rumbles is watching. It's always a great time.
What's up, Helen?
And you guys are some of the nicest guys ever in the music scene. Isaac Gunter.
My
Rodney
man.
is a beast. Happy for y'all, bro. Shut up and play already.
Is that the guy from Tony's?
No, that's a former co-worker. No, that's good. No, Zay's a good man. Zay's a great worker, man.
Awesome, guys. So
I'd like to give a shout out
Yeah,
to a singles group called Single Life Shenanigans. They always come out, and they come out in force. So I'd like to do shout out.
Hey, yeah, man. Just shout out to my family and my wife and my little boy. Yeah, brand new little boy.
You got a little baby, bro?
Little rocker in the making. Shout out to them. Always thinking about y'all. And shout out to everybody that follows us, man. Appreciate y'all logging on. Appreciate y'all coming out to the shows.
Man, there's so many people.
That he had to step on to get here.
I gotta take a breath on this one. No, for real. All of our friends that come out and hang out and party with us at every show. All of the promoters, all the booking agents, the venue managers, bar owners, all those people, like, they're the ones that really help us out so much, man. I love them. My girls, my daughters, the girlfriend, obviously, you got to do that because I know she's watching.
Yes, you do.
Whoops.
I said it. Here we are. Anyway,
Whoops.
but yeah, mostly just all the people that come on and hang out and party with us, man. All the people that follow us. Can't do anything without them.
Well, you have a new fan in me now.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
I
wearing your shirt already,
Yep.
representing.
I did forget one important person in my life because I know he'll whoop my butt when he comes home from me from his mom. My son Declan, he's a beast, so he's gonna be my replacement when I leave, or when I get kicked out, one of the two.
I'd like to thank my 7th grade guitar teacher, Mrs. Smith. That's no shit. I swear to God. Lamson Junior High School. She taught me how to play a D, a C, and a G, and that was it. There you go. Love you.
That's great, man.
Yeah, they pretty much said it all.
He speaks. We promise.
All right, guys. So, you already said everything. All right. So, our 100th show, guy. I'm gonna open this little bottle of champagne. I had to do something. We were gonna hang balloons, but I didn't have time with all the shows that we're doing.
This glass isn't big enough.
Hey! Oh, fuck! That scared me.
I thought I was in Pasadena for a second.
Yadi.
Oh yeah, we're missing one. This glass isn't
That
big
fucking
enough.
scared the fuck out of me. So, guys, we're gonna
I'm
have to
okay
double
with
fist
that.
them.
Wait.
A little bubbly, guys.
Oh, man.
Oh, here. There we go. 100th show, guys.
He's still got to play, man.
Thank you guys for being here. Really,
anytime.
truly
Thank you.
appreciate
We really
it.
Thank
appreciate
you for
you
having
being
us.
here.
It's
It's really
awesome.
an honor to have y'all here.
Thank you for having us, bro.
Yeah, the honor is ours.
Thank you for all the fans that have supported us, guys.
Yeah,
Without
if you guys haven't,
Subscribe
like
to the
and
YouTube
follow
channel.
and subscribe, and you guys are on like YouTube and Twitter and Twitch and everything, right?
Yeah, hit these
Facebook and all that.
R&R Studios all day.
Check
baby.
them out, R&R Studios.
all you guys watching on YouTube, guys, do us a favor, subscribe. We really appreciate everything y'all have done for us. Where's my cup, ma'am?
She's working on it.
And
Just use the bottle, bro. Just use the bottle.
Yeah,
Just
use the
use
bottle.
no,
You're the
there's still a
Jefe.
lot left. So, guys, go and hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate it. We're going to bring you music 7 days a week. We do this 7 days a week, guys. All genres of music. Dirty Reckless is here for our 100th show, guys. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Thank y'all very much.
Who don't
She
spill?
did- she
Oh,
did.
no.
I heard that spill. I wondered who it
It's
was.
a
Salute.
pleasure, guys. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you very much, guys. To 100 more, guys.
To 100,
To 100
300 more.
300 more, yeah, because 100, yeah.
Wait, hey, what's at the bar?
Maybe like
Hey.
a 250.
Dude, just go 4, man. That way you get
400.
Full ham, four.
Add 400.
All right,
That way you get
500.
the
500. All right, we're gonna do this again at 500. I expect you back for the 500 show.
Oh yeah, well there,
We'll be
man.
here with
So,
bells on.
It'll probably be like in 6 months.
That's cool.
So
At that point, we'll have to move stuff around to make sure to make it.
right.
That's true.
All right, guys. So like I said, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. We do something here for every band. We like to showcase bands. Some bands may not have the means to be able to do this, and so we just want to be able to show everybody what the talent. Dude, there's a lot of talent in
A
Houston
lot of talent, Houston.
that I had never heard of, and there's so much. There's a lot of talented people, and go ahead, man. I feel like I'm stepping on your toes, bro.
This could have been used 5 years ago, easy, just on the premise, because there's so many talented bands that are going
talented.
undersold. Everyone's talking about San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas. There's a ungodly amount of talent, untapped resource here in Houston.
Well,
Not just rap, but every
yeah,
genre.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we have bands from all those places coming down to us now.
Exactly.
I know one thing that I talk to people a lot all the time about is how there's no like rock radio station in Houston anymore.
There's not.
And I feel like a platform like this will be a springboard for something to bring that back, So it's greatly
Make rock
appreciated,
great again
man.
in Houston.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
2020.
Thank you for being here. If you're watching
Oh,
on
thank you.
Facebook, share the event. Make sure these guys get seen by some new fan that doesn't know about them. Now I know about them, so I'm going to be sharing the shit out of all this, guys. I'm going to tag you on everything. Make sure people go to your page. If you're watching on Twitter, retweet the event. Follow us on Twitter. If you're watching on Twitch, get off the games for a little bit.
Yeah.
Make sure, give your mind some fucking music.
That's
Or
right.
get off the game and come on the first and see some boobies.
Go see some boobies. There's nothing wrong with boobies. Everybody appreciates boobies.
Why does everybody look at me when they say that?
We're gonna make sure you ain't gonna say something cheeky afterwards.
Yeah, we're like, come on, it's coming.
I'm allowed to say that.
All right,
Say
guys. So I think we're at that point where we're gonna rock it. Guys, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna take a minute break while these guys go to the booths. Remember, this is live. These guys are just fucking badass. I'm not gonna do anything else but just level out the board. These guys are super talented, stupid talented. I think that's what I was gonna say, but
He's gonna make us sound awesome because we suck.
We sound great. We sound great because of you, man. It sounded great earlier.
really
Looking forward
appreciate
to
it, guys. All right, guys. We'll be back with you in a few minutes.